Hey babe, it's 1:21 a.m. my time, so 3:21 a.m. your time. Got done doing the dishes a little while ago, and then I played a game of Hearthstone. I streamed it, and now I'm exporting it to my YouTube. I think this is like my third or fourth Hearthstone video that I've uploaded um, on my normal like YouTube channel. Um, but yeah. Um, See, today I woke up off and on between 11 and noon, um, and we were texting and stuff, and then I, um, then I texted you when I was in the shower, and then, and we were just sort of like, texting and stuff some more, and, you asked if I wanted to play Halo, and so, we started playing Halo, and we did that for a long while, and Eli got on at some point with his creepy friend, who seemed like a huge douche, but I mean, the kid's probably 13. What do you expect? And, I mean, I know I was probably a huge douche at 13 with douchey friends. What are you gonna do? Not saying that your brother's a douche, because he's not, which is, like, crazy cool for someone like his age to be so young and not be douchey. Like, that's super rare. But his Xbox friends are douches. Who aren't technically his friends because he never met them before. But yeah, random internet kids are douches. Um, but yeah, it was fun playing Xbox with him again. And yeah, I mean, just the three of us joking around was pretty fun. And then we got off Xbox and talked on the phone until you fell asleep, and when you started getting real tired, and you were like just about to pass out, or and even when you were asleep, um, I was still on the phone with you until I finished my reading for my class, and I took my quiz, so I was productive late at night, like a vampire, and like not like the gay kind of vampire, not that like gay vampires are bad, or that gay anything is bad, but just letting you know what kind of vampire I am. And so I took my quiz and got a 6 out of 9, and I was like, I don't want that. And so I'm able to like take it 3 times, right? And so I took pictures of my computer screen to know what answers I got right and which ones were wrong, but it doesn't give you the answers at the end. It just tells you what questions were right and which ones were wrong. And so I knew which ones they were. So I went back and changed the answers and got one of those right, but one of the ones that I answered correctly the first time, I got wrong the second time because I wasn't paying attention, because there's 2 questions that were worded super similar. So I forgot I got one of them mixed up, and so I ended up getting 6 out of 9 again, even though technically I should have gotten 7 out of 9 on that test. If I got 7 out of 9, I probably wouldn't have retaken it. I don't know, because it's not like the teacher doesn't take your highest score, he takes the last score that you take. So if I got like 9, or got like 8 out of 9, and then again 8 out of 9, and then got 1 out of 9, he's going to take the 1 out of 9, whatever. But so I got 6 out of 9 the first time, 6 out of 9 the second time, which puts me at like a 92% in my class if I were to keep it, you know. And the only thing that's left is to read chapter 6 in my book and then study for the final and then take it. And so I was like, I'll just take it one more time and just guess on, you know, these last 3 questions that, you know, I'm not getting. Technically the last 2 questions, because I figured out which one of the first 3 I got wrong, and so I switched the answer. And so I took it again and just happened to guess on the other 2 ones, and I looked at my grade and it was like 9 out of 9. I was like, ah, oh, sweet, yeah. You know, this is better than, you know, drawing a Ysera in Hearthstone. You know, I'm like, yeah. So now my grade in the class is a 90. Technically it's 107%. But in the grade book, right now it just shows a 97%. But it's 107% because of the extra credit points that he hasn't added in yet. So I'm like, okay, I have 107% in the class going into finals week. So I have a 58 out of 60 in the class, not including the extra credit. You get 6 extra credit points. So technically I have a 64 out of 60, because 58 plus 6 is 64. So technically I have a 64 out of 60 in the class. And so the class is, you know, out of 100. So all I would need is a 90 in the class. So I'll need a 26 out of 40 on the final. 26 out of 40 is a 65%. So I would just need a 65% on the final to get an A in the class. But yeah, so I'm glad that I got the grade that I got on that little test thing. And I'm a little bit nervous for the final. Obviously, I think it's just natural for everyone to be nervous. Take a good test, and you know that's worth like 40% of your grade. Of course, it's gonna make you nervous. I'm not gonna say that comparative politics is a difficult subject. It's just super dense. Like, I mean, you're taking philosophy and like Western Civ or something, right? And so you know how dense these subjects can be, and like to actually have like a formula of, it's not necessarily a mathematical formula though, it's like, I wouldn't know how to explain it. It's just like some company says, okay, they like grade a country on how democratic it is, and then so it's like it gets 1 point here, it gets 2 points here, and stuff. But there's actually, you know, like I explained in a previous video, that like there's that prisoner's dilemma game that you have to do, and there's other like different strategies that you have to implement in order to like understand different countries and if they're a democracy or a dictatorship or something. But yeah, it's just like super dense. It's not like, and that's the part that's like difficult, is retaining just a whole bunch of information at once. I mean, the class is like, you know, 7.5 weeks long. There's a lot of info to go into it. but I guess all college classes are a different low, or like a different kind of difficult. Ah, but yeah, hope your classes go well today. It's Friday, and you can go to class, and in like, let's see, it's 3:30 there. So you get out of school at like 1:30. Yeah, so like 10 hours. You'll be done with classes for the week, and you can relax. And then you go, what, Monday and Tuesday of next week, and then Tuesday after school you go to Emily's house. So hopefully alright, so we should like make a pinky promise to where this weekend we will try to bust out as much homework as possible, but also have time to like watch movies and play Halo and stuff, so we can like work, you know? So I'll read and study for my final, and you can like write your papers and stuff, and we can like be super productive this weekend. So like, and be productive during the day, that way we can have fun at night, but we can like do homework on Skype or something. That way we can still like see each other and communicate, and yeah, so stop putting like such a faggot. I just like had my hand on my knee, and she like walks over and stands up and like claws at my hand. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's the 21st, obviously, so including today, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 7, 8, 9, and 30th. 10 days left this month. Um, and then 15 next one, so like 25. Um, like, yeah, it's 3 more than whatever it is on my Facebook. Um, but yeah, so mid 20s. I mean, seemed like just yesterday I was like, you know, we're 30 days in, and then now we're like 28 days in, so it's technically, now we're at a month because it's exactly 4 weeks. I'm checking my Facebook to see what day I posted last. 22 days. So now I'll post 21 days on there, so now yeah, it's 24 days. Yeah, so 24 days. Yeah, until it lands on the 15th, not including the 15th itself, which I would obviously be seeing you on that day, so we don't have to wait, you know, the day of the 15th to see each other. For the 16th, we have to wait the day of the 14th to see each other on the 15th, if that makes sense. But yeah, the 15th doesn't count because we're not counting that as a full day, you know, midnight to midnight, you know, so yeah. Yeah, so the 15th doesn't count as a day that we have to wait to see each other. So yeah, 24 days. But I put just a little bit of like forming gel in my hair, and I don't like it when it's like super thick and like real like greasy looking, and I want it like I don't want it to look wet. I want it to like be dry, you know, but still able to move, and then it like stay there for a while. So yeah, just like a random thought I thought I would tell you. Another thing I did today was I had shown you obviously have seen the picture that's the background on my computer, and well I changed it today. But don't be like, oh, he doesn't want a picture of me on as his background anymore. No, actually, I put a bunch of pictures of you as my background. I added the picture that I already had, plus a bunch from um, out of the pictures of you and me, or just you that I had sent you that's on your board. Those pictures that I had saved on my computer, then I just made it to where my background for my computer is a slideshow, so the picture, my background image changes every 10 seconds. So yeah, and I have a bunch of pictures of you as my background, and I love it. I'm not really that tired. Maybe from sitting so long today, just like my upper back feels like it needs to be cracked or something. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to work on homework today. Just a little bit. I have 36 pages left to read in this stupid book, and so I'm gonna break it up into 4 9-page segments, which shouldn't be too bad. But I think I've said this in a video like a long time ago when I was taking my first class this semester, and it was that like it's so weird. In this book I will have read like 200 something pages, you know, and but like I do it because I'm obligated to, like I'm not gonna pass the class if I don't read this stuff. But just reading for fun, like I want to read The Great Gatsby, I want to finish the book, but like reading for fun, it's like a fad, I guess. Like I'll read and then I'll be like, okay, I can't do this anymore, or like I'll get distracted and be like, oh, I'm reading, I've read 5 pages, I think that's good for the night, I'm gonna go play Xbox. So, poopsie. So yeah, I mean, maybe you can turn me into more of a reader, because I've never really been much into reading. But yeah, I had a lot of fun talking to you today, throughout the day. I always love days when I get to talk to you a lot, and yeah, days that we don't really talk that much, where like one of us is busy or something like that, then like these days kind of suck, because like I'm thinking about you all the time, but I don't get to talk to you, and at least like, you know, not on the phone, or not on Xbox, or not on Skype or something like that, but talking to you on Skype, it helps a lot. With missing you and stuff, because I actually like get to see you and see you move and talk to you and stuff, and you know, it's just fun. But yeah, hope every day from now until you come home are days that we can talk a lot on, but I do understand that, you have finals that you need to study for, and, I don't want to distract you and be the reason why you don't, like, do good on a test or something like that. So, I mean, I'm just letting you know that if it comes down to, like, you feeling the need to be like, okay, like, I can't, like, really talk on the phone or text or something like that because you're studying, and, you're studying for, like, 6 hours or something like that. Like, yeah, it's gonna suck for me. I'm gonna be, like, wondering, like, um, like, how you're doing and, like, what you're up to and stuff like that. But I'll understand that you need to, like, get studying in and stuff. So, um, yeah, I will completely understand. Hopefully, I don't have to, like, not talk to you for that amount of time or anything, but I definitely want you to, like, take time that you need to study and be prepared for your finals and stuff like that. So, and get homework done and stuff. Um, you want to get, like, the best grades possible and set yourself up for the best possible chance of doing good on tests and stuff. So, um, yeah, so just like a random tangent. I just didn't want you to feel, like, bad and feel like you couldn't say, hey babe, I'll call you in a couple of hours, I'm gonna study, like, I really need to study. And be like, yeah, okay, I understand. Um, and then, like, supposedly the best method of retaining information is, like, studying and then waiting a little while and then studying, some more, and then taking a break. Do, like, a bunch of small increments instead of, like, a couple huge increments, because that a bunch of small increments just repeats it in your mind. And I learned this in my economics class, and there's, like, data to support it that this is the most effective way of studying. So when we study, then we can just be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna study for an hour, then we can, like, talk on the phone for an hour, and then after that we'll study for an hour, and then we'll, like, play Halo for an hour or something, and then keep doing that, and that way we can get studying in and be able to talk to each other at the same time. Um, Not that, like, I'm just saying all this stuff just in case, you really need to study and I'm, like, distracting you or something. But studying for my class, like, me doing it, it's gonna be super easy. I mean, I've, you know, I just have to, like, read, and then there's, like, practice tests, and I take those and I print them out, and the questions on the practice tests are going to be on on, like, the final. So it's like accumulation of the answers to the tests I've already taken. So um, yeah, I'm not really too nervous in that regard, but yeah, I don't want it to sound like I'm bringing this up because I'm thinking I'm gonna have to be like, hey Savannah, I can't talk to you right now, I gotta study. Like, no, like, I'm gonna be fine. I can talk to you as much as you want, but I know that you have a lot more classes than I do, and um, a lot more tests and a lot more studying to do, so I just wanted to let you know that if it came down to you really needing to, like, sit down and study and stuff like that, I would completely understand you being like, I'll call you in, like, an hour or something because I really need to take this time to study. So I would completely understand it. Um, Anyway, almost 25 minutes into this video. Um, Not really that tired. I mean, I was getting kind of tired when we were playing Halo, because, like I've said a million times, that game just, like, destroys my eyes when I'm wearing contacts. Cream soda. Yeah, now I'm really not that tired. After this video, I might play some Hearthstone. Maybe check out some Black Friday deals. You know, I'm not sure if I want to be able to go to Black Friday. I mean, I hope that I can, but
Good night.
Good night. But I mean, my mom has to work the next day, so it's just like her like staying up late that would be bad if she had to pull like an all-nighter just because I want to go to Black Friday and she has to work like, you know, all day the next day or something. But really, people only have to stay like all day if they get like big items, or you know, they have to wait in line for TVs or something, which I didn't get a big item last year. It was 2012 that I got my TV that I waited in line for. Excuse me. And but yeah, just Black Friday starts at like 6 p.m. on Thanksgiving night, and so that's when like video games and TV and like, you know, Blu-rays and stuff go on sale at Walmart, which is what I'm probably gonna go get. Try to get a couple, or at least one, you know, cheap game. I don't know, Titanfall looks cool. It's really the only one that looked interesting, and then any other like little Blu-rays that I see that would be cool to get to see in like a high definition type thing. But I'm really not gonna spend a ton of money on Black Friday because there's obviously gotta buy stuff for people for Christmas, and I'd rather, you know, like, I'd rather just like, you know, buy you a dress or something, you know. I hope I can at, you know, some point. Not that I'm saying like I have a bunch of money now, because I don't, but yeah, we'll have more once we start working next year, obviously. Yeah, I was just like talking to my mom a couple days ago that, like, you know, you said that you wanted to like look for a job and like start working like right when you get home or something, and like waiting until January is okay because like you coming home 10 days before Christmas, a lot of these places are going to be so focused on dealing with like the new hire that they've already hired, who have been there for probably a month. They're probably, you know, like hiring, you know, obviously they're hiring seasonal people now. They probably started doing so like around Halloween, but um, but yeah, like coming home 10 days before Christmas, and that we're just saying that like you're not, you know, obligated to find a job before the new year or something like that, because it's gonna be pretty impossible to find a job that close. Stop. That close to the holidays, because I mean all like the temp positions and stuff will be taken, and they won't be. They're not really gonna have time probably to be to like look at new applications. Not that places wouldn't take them. I mean, we could fill out applications to different places and submit them, and that's perfectly fine. That way, when they get rid of all the temporary help, then they'll have you know, our applications to look at. But yeah, just don't be like worried that you have to find a job like right when you get home before the new year or something like that, because it's probably going to be really impossible to find one. I looked for like Barnes& and Noble job openings, and the only ones really in Arizona that are close, the closest one is in Peoria, and um, it's working at like the Starbucks inside of it. Fucking Bootsy. She's so annoying. But what I could try is like bashes or fries, like you know, stores like right by my house, because I was a courtesy clerk before, and I guess I can be one again, even though I hated it. But um, yeah, I mean that can be an option. But stuff that we can figure out next year. Um, but yeah, rent is probably gonna be like $200, probably like half of what Christy's paying, you know, for you to stay here. And it's technically gonna be $100 because I'm gonna pay the other half, obviously. So yeah, just need to get a job in January. I'm not sure when like the $200 thing is gonna come into effect. I know that, you know, we need to get you a car also. And my mom was just like, you know, if she's gonna be, you know, if we're gonna be using the red car that, like, and you're obviously gonna be driving before me, um, that, like, whoever's driving needs to have insurance, um, obviously, so we gotta get just, I mean, that, you know, little stuff figured out, but, I don't know, we can look at Craigslist or something for a car. Um, yeah, so, um, yeah, I'm not really sure what else to talk about. Just super exciting that it's getting so close to you coming home. I'm gonna be so like anxious. I mean, I am anxious now, but especially as it starts getting closer, like, oh my god, 3 days away or something like that, I'm just gonna be like losing my mind here at home, like trying to figure out some way to get the days to go by faster. No, but oh my gosh, when you get home, it's gonna be so much fun. Just being able to do what we wanted to do. Gonna go Christmas shopping for stuff. Gotta do that because there's only gonna be 10 days left till Christmas, so we gotta get Christmas shopping done. We got that bowling, family bowling thing with your family, and you know, maybe take Kenan and Addison out for like ice cream or something before before the holidays, or we can do it, you know, after the holidays. I don't know. I don't know when you wanted to do that, but you know, I don't mind. You know, whenever you want. Um, but yeah, so I don't know. It's just super exciting doing stuff with you, and I can't wait. Um, I hope you've been sleeping well. You haven't told me about any other bad dreams, so I hope you haven't been having any. Um, so I hope you continue to sleep well, and hope you have sweet dreams. And excuse me, and that you have a good day at school, and you don't get too much more homework, and we can work on homework and get a bunch done this weekend, and also at the same time be able to talk a whole bunch and, you know, play Xbox and watch movies and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, I love you a lot, and I miss you so much, and I obviously say this every video, but I cannot wait until you get home. Um, but yeah, hope you have a great day, and I love you so much, babe. I will talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.